This is part 4 of Getting Started tutorial on the Revit. So when you place a window, like I said, the windows that come loaded into Revit are the fixed ones. I want to load a window, so I'm going to go to Load right here, this Load tab. It pops up when you have an object selected. So when I click Load, it gives me this Load Family window. So I want to go down to Windows, and right here you can see all the windows. If you don't see this, what you can do is come over to View, okay, and you might see a list. I want to hit Thumbnails, and then you can see the type of window that it is. So I want you to pick one of the windows in here. I'm sure a lot of you might pick the combination window here with the round top with trim. So you can actually check the box, and you can check multiple windows. So I'm going to click this slider one here and a double hung with trim window. So when I click open, it loads all 3 of those windows in. So now when I come over here to the properties window, after it's done loading, the reason why it's taking a little longer is because I'm loading 3 windows in. If you just did 1, it goes a little bit faster. But now you can see when I click the properties, I have more windows to choose from. I've got the fixed, the double hung with trim, the combination round top with trim, and I have the slider. So I'm going to click the 48 by 48 window right here, and I want to select 1, 2. Okay, if you notice, these arrows need to be on the outside, but I'll do that later. And then I'm going to come in, I'm going to hit the double hung window right here for the bathroom. I want a 16 by 24 inch. And I want the slider window for the bedrooms. There is egress, meaning you have to have a window large enough for the space that it pertains to. We will talk about that in class eventually, but for now, just go ahead and pick the 48 by 48 and put a window there and a window there. You can go in and put another window in if you want, but right now that works for the windows. Okay, again, I didn't tag them. The tag was not on up here, so make sure that your tag button is on. For some reason this is not tagging. Okay, so I have to go in and manually tag all the windows. Okay, if I come up here and hit tag, I can come in and I don't want a leader, and I can just tag that window, tag, 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 and tag. And if you notice, it placed the tag on the exterior side of the window. Well, this window's on the inside, so I need to move it. I need to click the arrows and move the exterior to the outside. And then I can hit escape twice. I can move this tag to the outside. Move this dimension up a little bit and move the tag up a little bit. Move this dimension up so you can read the tags. If you push the rolly ball in again, you can pan. Okay, push the roll ball in, you can pan with that mouse. Alright, so I have all my windows tagged. If you notice, they have different numbers on them because those are different windows. These 2 are the same exact windows, and so are these. So let's check it out. If you click the 3D view, it's going to give you this save project, and we should have did this a long time ago. We should have saved. So you want to click Save Project, and you want to go to your ID number. So you're going to go over to Computer on the left-hand side, and I want you to click your ID number, which mine is right here. Yours is going to be the H drive. So just click your ID number, double click it, and you want to find your folder that you created called Architectural, and then you want to dump it into the Revit folder. I'm not going to do that right now. I will save mine into my folder, Architectural, and I'm going to go down to Revit because where mine is saved, Revit tutorial, and I want to create a new folder. So you want to create a new folder and name it Revit tutorial 2013. Double click it and getting started. Hit save. So now my house is saved, and you can see it went to the 3D view. Hold shift down, push the rolly ball in, and you can see there's no floor, there's no ceiling yet, but you can see my cool windows I put in, the doors, the other window, and the bathroom. You got the small bathroom here. To go back to your view, you hit level 1. Now if I want to center these two windows, again, you just click the annotate tab or the dimensioning button shortcut up here, align dimensions, and you can do individual reference or you can do the entire wall. So if I do entire wall, click options, and I want openings and I want widths, not centers, I want widths. So if I click this wall, I bring it out, and there you go. Okay, I'm going to edit this witness line a little bit. Click edit witness line, and I want to take off this witness line right here, and I'm going to take off this one, and I'm going to click down in the open space, and now they're kind of hard to read a little bit, so what you can do is grab the little ball, it's called the grip, and you can move them out. You can move them out a little bit so you can read it. Now I can also click here and hit equalize, and boom. It says remove constraints. Maybe I need to move those back in here, and I need to hit equalize. Must be a constraint. Oh, I think the fact that the wall is dimensioned right here, it's causing it to not center these. So if I hit this and delete this, it should work. And equalize, there's something wrong. Let me try and figure it out, and I will get back to you. Okay, so what I had to do is I had to go back and actually delete the dimension, and I went in and did individual reference, and I actually just clicked the center of the window, and then I hit equalize, and it actually centered the two windows. So now if I go in and hit delete, and I say unconstrained, now I go back in, hit escape twice, and I can dimension these windows to the center. Like I said, sometimes you want to dimension windows to the edge, the window edge. It's a little easier for somebody to measure to the edge of a window than to a center of a hole. So, but I did that on this one so you can see what it looks like as far as center. Now I do need to move these tags so that you're able to read them a little bit better. So now I have these two windows centered on that wall, and you can again click on this 3D house, or you can actually come down here and in your getting started project browser, I click the plus sign and I hit the 3D, and this also takes you to your house, and you can see now my two windows are centered on this wall. Go back to level 1. I'm going to go ahead and stop